kettle sings, steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things, something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Pale blue light along the floor, sparrows lined up on the wire. Nothing rushing out the door, just a slow and easy fire. I don't have to earn this day, it was here before I woke. Every good thing on its way, every gentle word you spoke. Pour it slow, the kettle sings, steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things, something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Bread and butter, one warm plate, sunlight climbing up the wall. Grateful for the small and plain, grateful for the good and tall. Count the mercies one by one, watch the list get long and wide. Half of them were here by dawn, half of them are still inside. Pour it slow, the kettle sings, steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things, something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Once the counting starts, it doesn't stop. Every single line comes out the same. Thank you at the bottom, thank you at the top, thank you in the middle of the day. Nothing on the list was ever owed, all of it came walking down the road. Pour it slow, the kettle sings, steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things, something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Steam is curling, day is new. Thank you and thank you, your kindness never ends. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread, wonders only you can do, and your kindness never ends. Mist above the morning field, gold along the garden wall. Nothing forced and nothing sealed, you just let the daylight fall. Who taught color where to mornings, how to break. All of it is in your hand. All of it is here to take. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do. And your kindness never ends. Seeds are working underground. Roots are drinking in the dark. Miracles without a sound. Little green and quiet spark. I could watch it all day long. Never get to what it means. Every hour a running song. Every window full of scenes. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do. And your kindness never ends. Not a trick and not a chance, not a lucky roll of dice. Steady as the summer sun, doing wonders more than twice. Same as ever, same as new, same as when the world was young. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do. And your kindness never ends. Look what happened while we slept. Wonders and more wonders. Your kindness never ends. Sunlight leaning on the door. Coffee warm between my hands. Never asked and still there's more. More than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. Not a hard word in the air, not a hurry in the room. Just a kettle and a chair, and a little bit of bloom. Something gentle in the way that the light comes through the glass. Kindness starting off the day, kindness that was made to last. Sunlight leaning on the door. Coffee warm between my hands. Never asked, and still there's more. More than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. I have known the other kind, days that pulled and days that took. This one meets me where I am, like a hand that holds the book, reads me back a better line, says the good part twice out loud, says that all of this is mine, says it slow and says it proud. Sunlight leaning on the door, coffee warm between my hands. Never asked, and still there's more. More than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. Kind to the early, kind to the late, kind to the ones who are still on the way. Kind when I'm singing, kind when I'm not, kind at the start and the end of the day. Nothing I did put it there. It was already in the air. Sunlight leaning on the door, coffee warm between my hands. Never asked, and still there's more. More than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. It's a kind morning, warm and easy, warm and true. Your kindness never ends. Blue on blue, and no seam showing. Water holding up the land. Nothing straining, nothing slowing. Everything inside your hand. Reach the edge and it goes on. You made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Wisdom stretched it like a sheet, hung it up without a nail, set the ocean at our feet, told the morning where to sail. Not a corner left undone, not a line that had to bend. Room enough for everyone, room that doesn't have an end. Blue on blue, and no seam showing. Water holding up the land. Nothing straining, nothing slowing. Everything inside your hand. Reach the your kindness never ends. Mountains standing where you said, rivers running where you drew, ground beneath the sleeping head, steady as the sky is blue. I can walk out any door, look straight up and feel it hold, wider than it was before, older than the oldest gold, blue on blue and no seam showing, water holding up the land, nothing straining, nothing slowing, everything inside your hand. Reach the edge and it goes on. You made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Big enough to hold the stars, close enough to hold a cup, wide enough for all of us, low enough to lift us up. Everything that's over me somehow bends to where I stand. Blue on blue and no seam showing, water holding up the land, nothing straining, nothing slowing, everything inside your hand. Reach the edge and it goes on. You made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Wide and open, blue on blue, nothing over, nothing through. Your kindness never ends. Here it comes across the sill, gold along the coffee spoon, right on time and never still, never late and never soon. Warm on every roof and lane, you set the sun to rule the day, and your kindness never ends. Nobody had to wind it up, nobody had to make it climb. It just leans in through the cup, doing what it's done each time. Rooftops turning bright and clean, windows waking one by one. Half the town is never seen, half of what the light has done. Here it comes across the sill, gold along the coffee spoon, right on time and never still, never late and never soon. Warm on every roof and lane, you set the sun to rule the day, and your kindness chair, shining where the neighbors meet. Doesn't ask who's good enough, doesn't check the list of names, pours it out on all of us every morning, just the same. Here it comes across the sill, gold along the coffee spoon, right on time and never still, never still, never late and never soon. Warm on every roof and lane, you set the sun to rule the day, and your kindness never ends. Hum along and let it roll, let it warm the whole day through. Something faithful in the light coming up on me and you. If the sun keeps showing up, so will I, so will I. Here it comes across the sill, gold along the coffee spoon, right on time and never still, never still, never late and never soon. Warm on every roof and lane, you set the sun to rule the day, and your kindness never ends. Gold along the spoon again, gold along the spoon again. Warm and rising, warm and plain, your kindness never ends. Something's shining while we rest, quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down. Through the hours no one sees, moon and stars keep watch, and your kindness never ends. Kitchen dark and dishes done, curtains open just a bit, silver on the windowsill, and the whole street under it. Nobody is holding up, nobody has got to try. All of it is carried on by the hand that hung the sky. Something's shining while we rest, quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down. Through the hours no one sees, moon and stars keep watch, and your kindness never ends. Every hour turns the page, every hour keeps the light. Somewhere out there past the roofs, morning's working through It's already on its way, coming up behind the hill, bringing back the kettle steam, bringing back the windowsill. Something's shining while we rest, quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down through the hours no one sees. Moon and stars keep watch, and your kindness never ends. Same one in the evening, same one at the break of day. Nothing switches over, nothing slips away. Dark or bright, it's all the same song. Dark or bright, it's going on. Something shining while we rest, quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down through the hours no one sees. Moon and stars keep watch, and your kindness never ends. Quiet lamps above the town, morning's coming, settle down. Your kindness never ends. Small and quiet, low and slow, days that no one wrote about. You were there before I'd know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. Ordinary Tuesday light, ordinary cup and chair. Nothing anybody right, still you came and met me there. Every plain and folded day, every mile that no one saw, kept and counted anyway, kept and known and carried on. Small and quiet, low and slow, days that no one wrote about. You were there before I know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. When I couldn't find the words, you already had my name. When I only had enough, you were there and stayed the same. Lifted up what had gone down, set it gently on its feet. into somewhere I could meet. Small and quiet, low and slow, days that no one wrote about. You were there before I'd know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. Not because I called the loudest, not because I got it right, just because that's how you are. Morning, noon, and through the night. Same one in the crowded room, same one when it's only me. Small and quiet, low and slow, days that no one wrote about. You were there before I'd know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. You remembered every quiet, ordinary day. Your kindness never ends. Table set for everyone, bread enough to go around. Sky above and rising sun, same good gift on the same good ground. Nothing here has changed its name. Every morning still the same, and your kindness never ends. Open hands and open door, everyone who's hungry fed. Sparrows on the garden floor, getting theirs before we're up. Nobody gets left outside. Nobody runs out of room. Long enough and just as wide as the morning coming through. Table set for everyone, bread enough to go around. Sky above and rising sun, same good gift on the same good ground. Nothing here has changed its name. Every morning still the same, and your kindness never ends. Give the thanks up to the sky. Give it while the coffee's hot. Give it for the ordinary. Give it for the whole of what we've got. 26 times, say it through. 26 and one to spare. Every line comes back to you. Every line ends up right there. Table set for everyone, bread and kettle sings, kettle sings. Here it comes, the day again. Your kindness never ends. Pour it slow, the kettle sings. Steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things. Something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Pale blue light along the floor. Sparrows lined up on the wire. Nothing rushing out the door. Just a slow and easy fire. I don't have to earn this day. It was here before I woke. Every good thing on its way. Every gentle word you spoke. Pour it slow, the kettle sings. Steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things. Something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Bread and butter, one warm plate. Sunlight climbing up the wall. Grateful for the small and plain. Grateful for the good and tall. Count the mercies one by one. Watch the list get long and wide. Half of them were here by dawn. Half of them are still inside. Pour it slow, the kettle sings. Steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things. Something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Once the counting starts, it doesn't stop. Every single line comes out the same. Thank you at the bottom, thank you at the top, thank you in the middle of the day. Nothing on the list was ever owed. All of it came walking down the road. Pour it slow, the kettle sings. Steam is curling off the cup. Quiet street and simple things. Something good is opening up. Say it once and say it twice. Morning comes with thanks, and your kindness never ends. Steam is curling, day is new. Thank you and thank you. Your kindness never ends. happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do, and your kindness never ends. Mist above the morning field, gold along the garden wall. Nothing forced and nothing sealed, you just let the daylight fall. Who taught color where to land? Who taught mornings how to break? All of it is in your hand, all of it is here to take. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do, and your kindness never ends. Seeds are working underground, roots are drinking in the dark. Miracles without a sound, little green and quiet spark. I could watch it all day long, never get to what it means. Every hour a running song, every window full of scenes. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do, and your kindness never ends. Not a trick and not a chance, not a lucky roll of dice. Steady as the summer sun, doing wonders more than twice. Same as ever, same as new, same as when the world was young. Look what happened while we slept. Hills came back, the river ran. Every promise that you kept, rolling out like something planned. No one else could hold the thread. Wonders only you can do, and your kindness never ends. Look what happened while we slept. Wonders and more wonders. Your kindness never ends. Sunlight leaning on the door, coffee warm between my hands. Never asked and still there's more, more than in anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning just a kettle and a chair and a little bit of bloom. Something gentle in the way that the light comes through the glass. Kindness starting off the day, kindness that was made to last. Sunlight leaning on the door, coffee warm between my hands. Never asked and still there's more than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. I have known the other kind, days that pulled and days that took. This one meets me where I am, like a hand that holds the book. Reads me back a better line, says the good part twice out loud. Says that all of this is mine, says it slow and says it proud. Sunlight leaning on the door, coffee warm between my hands. Never asked and still there's more than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. Kind to the early, kind to the late, kind to the ones who are still on the way. Kind when I'm singing, kind when I'm not, kind at the start and the end of the day. Nothing I did put it there. It was already in the air. Sunlight leaning on the door, coffee warm between my hands. Never asked and still there's more than anybody planned. Everything I need is here. It's a kind morning, and your kindness never ends. It's a kind morning, warm and easy, warm and true. Your kindness never ends. Blue on blue and no seam showing, water holding up the land. Nothing straining, nothing slowing, everything inside your hand. Reach the edge and it goes on. You made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Wisdom stretched it like a sheet, hung it up without a nail, set the ocean at our feet, told the morning where to sail. Not a corner left undone, not a line that had to bend. Room enough for everyone, room that doesn't have an end. Blue on blue and no seam showing, water holding up the land. made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Mountains standing where you said, rivers running where you drew, ground beneath a sleeping head, steady as the sky is blue. I can walk out any door, look straight up and feel it hold, wider than it was before, older than the oldest gold. Oh, blue on blue and no seam showing, water holding up the land, nothing straining, nothing slowing, everything inside your hand. Reach the edge and it goes on. You made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Big enough to hold the stars, close enough to hold a cup, wide enough for all of us, low enough to lift us up. Everything that's over me somehow bends to where I stand. Blue on blue and no seam showing, water holding up the land, nothing straining, nothing slowing, everything inside your hand. Reach the edge and it goes on. You made the heavens wide, and your kindness never ends. Wide and open, blue on blue, nothing over, nothing through. Your kindness never ends. Here it comes across the sill, gold along the coffee spoon, right on time and never still, never late and never soon. Warm on every roof and lane, you set the sun to rule the day, and your kindness never ends. Nobody had to wind it up, nobody had to make it climb. It just leans in through the cup, doing what it's done each time. Rooftops turning bright and clean, windows awaken one by one. Half the town has never seen half of what the light has done. Here it comes across the sill, gold along the coffee spoon, right on time and never still, never late and never soon. Warm on every roof and lane, you set the sun to rule the day, and your kindness never ends. Shining on the fields out there, shining Something shining while we rest. Quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down. Through the hours no one sees. Moon and stars keep watch, and your kindness never ends. Kitchen dark and dishes done, curtains open just a bit. Silver on the windowsill, and the whole street under it. Nobody is holding up, nobody has got to try. All of it is carried on by the hand that hung the sky. Something's shining while we rest. Quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down. Through the hours no one sees. Moon and stars keep a watch, and your kindness never ends. Every hour turns the page, every hour keeps the light. Somewhere out there past the roofs, morning's working through the night. It's already on its way, coming up behind the hill, bringing back the kettle steam, bringing back the windowsill. Something shining while we rest. Quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down. Through the hours no one sees. Moon and stars keep a watch, and your kindness never ends. Same one in the evening, same one at the break of day. Nothing switches over, nothing slips away. Dark or bright, it's all the same song. Dark or bright, it's going on. Something shining while we rest. Quiet lamps above the town, counted, named, and loved the best. Not a single one falls down. Through the hours no one sees. Moon and stars keep a watch, and your kindness never ends. Quiet lamps above the town, morning's coming, settle down. Your kindness never ends. Small and quiet, low and slow, days that no one wrote about. You were there before I'd know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. Ordinary Tuesday light, ordinary cup and chair. Nothing anybody'd write, still you came and met me there. Every plain and folded day, every mile were there before I know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. When I couldn't find the words, you already had my name. When I only had enough, you were there and stayed the same. Lifted up what had gone down, set it gently on its feet, turned the corner of the town into somewhere I could meet. Small and quiet, low and slow, days that no one wrote about. You were there before I know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. Not because I call the loudest, not because I got it right, just because that's how you are. Morning, noon, and through the night. Same one in the crowded room. Same one when it's only me. Small and quiet, low and slow. Days that no one wrote about. You were there before I'd know. You were there without a doubt. Nothing of me got away. You remembered me, and your kindness never ends. You remember every quiet, ordinary day. Your kindness never ends. Table set for everyone, bread enough to go around, sky above and rising sun, same good gift on the same good ground. Nothing here has changed its name. Every morning still the same, and your kindness never ends. Open hands and open door, everyone who's hungry fed. Sparrows on the garden floor, getting theirs before we're up. Nobody gets left outside, nobody runs out of room long enough and just as wide as the morning coming through. Table set for everyone, bread enough to go around, sky above and rising sun, same good gift on the same good ground. Nothing here has changed its name. Every morning still the same, and your kindness never ends. Give the thanks up to the sky, give it while the car coffee's hot. Give it for the ordinary, give it for the whole of what we've got. 26 times, say it through, 26 and one to spare. Every line comes back to you, every line ends up right there. Table set for everyone, bread enough to go around, sky above and rising sun. Same good gift on the same good ground. Nothing here has changed its name. Every morning still the same, and your kindness never ends. Tomorrow it'll be here again, the kettle and the quiet street. Same light along the kitchen floor, same good thing we come to meet. Nothing running out on us, nothing wearing thin. Table set for everyone, bread enough to go around, sky above and rising sun. Same good gift on the same good ground. Nothing here has changed its name. Every morning still the same, and your kindness never ends. Pour it slow, the kettle sings. Here it comes, this day again. Your kindness